Hello everybody, we're back, and as you can see, we're back for another episode of Cat President. So we're gonna be going with Dr. Nom Noms. This one, Dr. Nom Noms, in which we learn about the curious truths behind Dr. Nom Noms Campaign. All the cats are. Also, I learned that I hold control. I can only work with I want to work with Dr. Nom Noms. Great, thank you so much. Oh, I need a new campaign manager. Don't worry, Kale, I'll go with you next. I have plenty of campaign managers and need you anyways. Dr. Nom Noms is still a dog-loving maniac, so no matter you're working for him. Do you have an attractive sister or cousin who's willing to work for me? I'm asking for a friend. That concludes tonight's Sharp Cloud debate. Thank you for watching, everybody. So I named my character in name. See, oh my gosh, name. Can't believe it. You got a new job. Can't believe myself. Getting a job is never that easy. What do you think, there's a catch or something? No way. Dr. Nom Noms is so cute, honest cat. I mean, nice, honest cat. Why would he would never try to trick somebody. Hey, I have people offered me jobs before, only to tell me later that they're unpaid internships. What, you're saying there's paid internships? My dad said he had one when he was a teenager, but that was a long time ago. Right? Who wants to focus on the past? We have to focus on the future. Future where you work for Dr. Nom Noms, the next President of the United States. Can't believe I have a job. I should go check in with my boss. I want to check in with Dr. Nom Noms. Hopefully it won't take too long. Then you and I are going to celebrate the new job. Great. And if you get the chance, maybe if you ask him, I'm willing to hire me too. Every great campaign manager needs an assistant. I'll ask. It's the backstage with a security usher meeting room with Dr. Nom Noms. Ah, name. Good to see you again. Let me get you a chair. Gee, thanks. Effort. The human child stared into the room. I was flattered that he went enough trouble for me. What a nice cat. There, before we begin, I have a confession to make. You do? Yes. Can I trust you to keep a secret? Sure. I was curious as a cat. What could Nom Noms possibly have to confess to me? I only just met him. Truth is, I don't want to become the President of the United States. What? You don't? No, the whole thing started as a joke. My buddies told me I should run for president as a way to increase book sales, but everyone took my campaign seriously. Now I'm one of the top 5 candidates. I became a politician by accident. I know, it sounds ridiculous, but it's true. I have no idea how I got here. I was just trying to get free publicity for my book. Now I'm way over my head. Why don't you just quit the race? I can't. You remember how my supporters would react to this campaign started as a joke? They'd be hurt, betrayed. How can I do that to them? My only choice is loser rate, but make it look like an accident. That's why I flipped all those answers at the debate tonight. I'm trying to lose. So, now you know the truth about my campaign. Do you want to still meet the campaign manager's job? Yes, I'll work for you. I will work for you. This campaign might be a little bit usual, but a job is a job. Excellent. Do not worry. It'll be a whole lot more fun than it sounds. I certainly hope so. Maybe I can get him to, something. But I have one request. Can you also hire my best friend Lizzie? After all, a great campaign manager needs an assistant. Of course, I'll pay her and you the same salary, $25,000 a month. $25,000 a month? We're trying to bankrupt the campaign, remember? We overspend on everything. Especially chew toys. Those things are expensive. It's amazing. I know people sometimes talk about getting big business out of politics, but that sounds like politics is big business. It certainly is. So let's make an action plan. Let's get down to business to defeat Dr. Nom Noms. Actually, I'm a little tired after the big debate. Hoping to get some sleep. Can you give me your contact information? I'll get in touch with you in the morning. Sounds good to me. Thank you so very much for giving me a job. It was my pleasure. I'll thank you for make a fine addition to my team. I'll promise to try my hardest. I'll come up with a win or losing strategy for the campaign. That's more like it. Have a good night, name. Hope to see you soon, Dr. Nom Noms. I'm hoping we win. Or at least he was waiting for me. So did you ask him? I did, and Dr. Nom Noms said you can be my assistant. Yes, more than that. He'll pay us $25,000 a month. You okay? Pain when she heard I just want to be paid. I don't blame her. I could hardly believe it myself. I did it again. Personally, I wouldn't believe that Nom Noms wants to lose the election. Who could have guessed it? I mean, it's practically the definition of nice and friendly. Why shouldn't he be the president? And a lot of people love the opportunity to destroy their boss's career, but Nom Noms is such a good cat. Can I really ruin his life like that? I'm not sure. In which we go to Myanmar, and Dr. Nom Noms inspires some kittens. You know, if you told me last week I'd be on a flight to Myanmar to help with the presidential campaign, I'd say you were crazy. I know, isn't it so unexpected? I've never jumped another state before, but I'm flying all over the country. So why are we going to Myanmar? That's the first primaries. Right, I think I remember that from last election. The major political parties hold like a mini election every state. Helps them figure out who the best candidate is. Yeah, there's 3 major primaries that Dr. Nom is going to compete in. Our job is to make sure he loses. It's just so weird. If we lose our job, well, we won't have jobs anymore. Don't worry, Nom Nom said we'll have some very generous severance packages. After all, the more money that goes into, the sooner the campaign will be bankrupt. Oh, that makes sense. Maybe we shouldn't waste our money by getting fancy hotel rooms and go to risky restaurants. I was wanting to go to a restaurant with cloth napkins. We can schedule something for Tuesday night. Dr. Nom Noms, I didn't see you there. You on the same flight as us? Sort of. They make me ride in a pet carrier. No way to treat a presidential candidate. I'm not fond of it myself. So, name. I should have named them. So, I forgot your name. So I forgot your name. I wanted to go over the plan for Myanmar before we arrive. The primary is next week, so we're going to be very busy. Right, I researched what other candidates are doing in Myanmar this way to get an idea what a typical campaign trail looks like. Good thinking, but we want to lose. Maybe I should go off the beaten path. That's what I was thinking. I think if we fail, voters. That way they'll come out and support you in droves. When you win Myanmar, ride that attention all the way to... No, this is the exact opposite of what I want. Oops, I'm sorry, I meant to say. We should all focus on non-voters. That's why you're still campaigning with people. And there's no chance of affecting your poll numbers. For starters, I signed you up to revisit pretty much every school in the area. Children can't vote, so meeting up with them is an essential waste for time of the campaign. Also, Myanmar is a closed primary. I should start for B partisan events. B partisan closed primary or what? Closed primary is the one you have to be a registered member of the specific political party in order to vote. And for example, I'm Sharpcloth. That means in primary, I can only vote for a Sharpcloth candidate. So if he reaches out to members of other political parties to match refer balls, it's meaningless. None of them can vote for him in this state. I'm going on Seth's top of things. Name and Lizzie? Yes, please read up on political election. It looks bad if my campaign manager assistant doesn't know what a closed primary is. Will do. I'm into research on elections last night, but I got distracted by a cool TV show. As for your name, I want you to write a big speech for me. What for? I'm going to be addressing the Myanmar Sharpcloth Society on the eve of the primary. It's a big event and all the major candidates have been invited. It's mostly sentimental though. I'm pretty sure the big sponsors have already decided who they will vote for. How long shall the speech be? We're already given 10 minutes to speak, but remember, I want to do badly. So, I'll write a 2-minute speech, or you have the one that's long and rambling. 2 minutes is fine. Thank you very much, Name. Now, if you excuse me, I have to get into a cat carrier. Goodbye. Bye! Wow, Dr. Nom was something else. I wish he was almost a serious candidate. He would get my vote. I secretly agree with Lizzie. I joined the campaign because I thought Dr. Nom was a good cat. But all this talk about failure and losing it was kind of making me sad. I also started to think it was a bad cat. I mean, running a fan campaign, sure, politicals lie to people, but good cats don't lie. Also said by my shopping assistant when he was talking at a school for disadvantaged kittens. And this is the same classroom as earlier. I want to tell you, all the kittens, to stay in school. But why? There's no point. School is boring and stupid. Yeah, that's easy for you to say. You're rich and famous. Some of us have real problems. Real problems. Look, kids, I didn't come here to lecture you today. I came to help to inspire you because I've been where you were. I spent the first 4 years of my life living in alleyways. Mom tried her hardest to get us upgraded from street cats to house cats. She even took a second job and went on welfare, but it didn't work. Nothing did. Why not? I had 9 brothers and sisters. It was a huge litter, and too much for one cat to carry around. And my dad, he wasn't around. I never even met him. I was the oldest, so I kind of felt like it was my responsibility to take care of the others. So I and my 2 sisters left when I was young to make things easier for him. Occasionally, I try to write him a check, help him out, you know. Didn't happen very often. 2 of my brothers and I got separated. We lost in a tail fight. One of them left to Las Vegas with a woman that was all sorts of wrong. I started experimenting with drugs. How to make it life out of the gutter? Simple. I lucked out. I got an opportunity to attend a school just like this. I figured it was worth a shot. Street cafeterias, food, and a roof over your head 7 hours a day. I thought it was much better than I had going on for me. School can be boring, and teachers can be jerks. But they do a whole bunch of stuff you don't like. But that's life. You gotta meet a lot of boring people, and you gotta meet a lot of jerks. And you do a ton of stuff you don't like. First job I got out of school, a bunch of us applied as construction workers. I was the only one with a high school diploma, so it put me in charge. I had no idea how to be a boss, no idea what I was doing, but I learned quickly. Job led to my next job, and the next one, and the next. It started because I went to school instead of being crushed by life. That's why I'm telling you to stay in school. Help turn my life around, and I hope it does the same for you. Phew, that was something. Wow, that's inspiring. I had no idea Dr. Nom Noms has such a challenging life, and the way he's dealing with those kids. He's so great. He's a true leader. Compliment him. Wow, Dr. Nom Noms, the way you handled those kids was incredible. Well, it was nothing. I did just talk to them honestly, just because they're not adults yet. Doesn't mean they should be looked down or treated badly. You really meant that, don't you? Yes, I don't think anybody should be treated badly. Wow, your honest and openness is really inspiring. I understand why you're such a popular candidate now. Yes, I know I could probably take the campaign if I was mean and hateful, like Rover or Thunderpaw, but I can't just act that way, even if it's pretend. I just not in my personality to be rude. I wish more people were like you, Dr. Nom Noms. Thank you, but don't sell yourself short. You're a pretty good person yourself. At the end of the day, I was conflicted. Dr. Nom Noms hired me to sink his campaign, but I didn't want to anymore. He was a good cat. He should be president if he can fix the campaign. But what can I do? I charade or should I stop? These questions swirl around my mind as I begin to write Dr. Nom Noms' speech for the society. Now, the Illuminati. In which it says, and we see, okay, Dr. Nom Noms wanted a 2-minute speech, and he wanted it to be a bad one. The topic is, what can I do for Myanmar? Let's see. If I'm elected president, I will do everything I can to help the people of Myanmar and all the great people of this nation. I tend to listen to people about their hopes and dreams, their desires and fears. That's what I want. I know what they want from the government, and I tend to give it to them because they deserve the chances that I've been given. I want to ensure that every child in America grows up to see a good future, a clear future, a future that's so bright I gotta wear shades. That's a really good speech. Short and to the point. Pretty sure how Dr. Nom Noms feels. He really does care about other people. Oh, but wait, I'm supposed to write a bad speech. This one will probably be popular. What should I do? Come on, let's make him win. But what's the truth? The truth is always the best, Dr. Nom Noms. He'd be getting mad if I'm following his example, right? I want him to be president. It took him 1 minute to deliver the speech, and it seemed to go over well. The big donors applauded loudly. By contrast, the speech went on for 17 minutes. By the time he'd done, a lot of people were bored. A lot of them were texting or playing games on their phone. The rest of the dinner went well, except for the time when Frisky tried to hit on the one of the waitresses. I swear that cat might be a good politician, but he'd be a terrible boyfriend. He flirts with any woman he can. Oh, Frisky. There was a strange moment when somebody tried to ask a question about dogs, but they were all afraid about offending people, so they introduced a dog who asked the question. It was awkward. Doing a campaign, he said he wanted to give his staff a break after all their hard work. He didn't want to help. In reality, though, he didn't want to help his chances with last-minute voters. Lucy and I went to the movies afterwards. After dinner, we went out to the office area to see the election results. This is so exciting. I never watched live election results before. You haven't? No, I grew up on the West Coast. The election is usually over well before the West Coast polls close. It's almost like our votes didn't help in the slightest. Well, this is a state election. It'll be different. Hey girls, I'll take you heard the good news? No, what happened? Here, let me turn on the TV. 80% of the clear winner. Frisky has taken Myanmar with the commanding 38% of the vote. We lost! Hooray! Yeah, we lost. Hooray! All I have to do is lose the other primaries and I can see to whoever the front runner is. Second, hold on a second. There's more to the story. Independents, second place winner with 26% of the vote. Dr. Nom Noms, who was expected to get as low as 13% according to some polls. And no, second place. That's good. You're only 5% behind Frisky. No, that's bad. I'm trying to remember how did I double my poll numbers? What can I say? You're a real good candidate and people like you. Oh, that's why you heard a good speech from yesterday. I asked you about a bad one. I was surprised by that. I am. Don't worry, I'm not mad. I'm just. Don't know. I thought you'd be a little harsher, don't you? Don't most employees like to make their boss look bad? That's just it, Dr. Nom Noms. I can't make you look too bad. You're too nice. Yeah, you're a really good candidate. You shouldn't be trying to fail. You should try harder. The people in Meow clearly believe that you can win this election. I believe it too. Why don't you go all out and try your hardest? Yeah, the worst thing that happen is that you'll lose. But I can't be president. It's too much responsibility. Are you afraid? No, it's just I can't. I just can't. Why not? Please stop trying to encourage me. I asked you to help me fail this campaign, and I'd really like if you cooperated. Please. Well, even when he's angry, Dr. Nom Noms is nice. Good for him. What's wrong? Be honest. You can tell me. You're right. I am afraid of winning this election. The pressure's almost too much for me. If I win the primary, it's only going to get 100 times worse. It's not fair. I'll never ask to be this person. All I did was sell copies of my book and retire. I don't want a new career this late in life. Sometimes when I look in the mirror, I have no idea how I got here. No idea what I'm doing. Just want to go about the ways things work before the whole campaign begins. Oh, poor Dr. Nom Noms. Don't be sad, Dr. Nom Noms. We're scared too. That's right, Lizzie and I have no idea what we're doing here either. You're not the only one who's with the pressure of an unexpected career. Yeah, you're not alone. No matter what happens, you have us. You too. Thank you. We must make a pretty pathetic sight, huh? If you get sick and place an election here we are practically crying about how scared we are. That's okay. It's better to be honest about your emotions to hide them. So you're the one who taught me how important honesty is. Thank you, Name. You're too good for me. The truth is, I haven't been entirely honest with you. There's another reason why I have to lose in the primary elections. Really? Why? I can't say. It's private, I guess. I've been sworn to secrecy. Now I really want to know. Yeah, me too. Tell you what, I'll tell you the truth when it doesn't matter anymore. That is, when we lose the election. Deal? Deal. No more feeling sorry for yourself. We can do the best we can to lose this election. We're going to do it as a team. Go Team Nom Noms! I'll stick with you to the very end, Dr. Nom Noms. You can count on it. Thank you. You're the best campaign managers I've ever had. What are we doing in the office? Let's go and celebrate our victory. Yay! Party! Next, we unveil our plan to lose the new kosher debate. The moon and suggested that dedicated Nom Noms in its cause. We still think he should win the general election, but we're not going to sabotage his plans or anything like that. I trust Dr. Nom Noms. If he says we can't win the election, I guess he can't win it. I don't know why he says he can't win. What darts he could be hiding from me? I guess the only way to find out is to lose the election, and I had a great plan for that. The same thing. Now, okay, what are our plans? We're going to New Colossus for the next primary. That's also the location of the new debate. Next, what are we going to do there? We're going to lose the debate so badly, people will talk it from years from now. I like the sound of that. What's your plan? We're going to go after Thunderpaw. The meanest cat, most likely attack me. Interesting. With every single question, you'll know the topic and use it as an excuse to insult Thunderpaw. He won't like that. He won't like one little bit, and when you brought things to the peak, after he's just about blowing his barrage of constant insults, you throw a hairball. No! Yes, can you imagine a candidate throwing a hairball on stage during a national debate? It can't even be finished, ruined, over and done with. I know, it's brilliant! No problem though, I'm not sure if I can insult Thunderpaw over and over again. Sure, he's kind of a brash, but I don't think he's as bad as people made him out to be. If you need help with insults, you can always practice on me. Are you sure? Yeah, just try saying... okay, you're ugly, and President Truman thinks your policies are great. You're really bad at this whole insult thing. I'm sorry. That's okay, one of the things I like about you. Let's not forget about insults for now. Let's do on doing the hairball on stage on the debate. I can do that. I don't suppose you're willing to bathe yourself on stage? On national television? Never. That's undignified. Right. Hairball it is then. By not preparing at all. The best way to lose it is having no idea what you're saying, right? Being unprepared hasn't worked for far. Because other candidates have no idea what they're saying. Hello, moderator. Hello, and welcome to the Sharp Club Base, which was held in preparation for the new Closure primary. Tonight's debaters are DJ Nibbles. I'm so pumped to be here. Woo! Thunderball. I'm gonna win the new Closure debate. And tonight, I'm gonna tell you why. And Frisky. Frisky? Sorry I'm late. I was doing a little bit of a last minute preparation with a beautiful Scottish fold. Your tail chasing perfect, frisky. I wanted to be saying that if you'd seen her. It's that Rover!
Meow.
But for me, I'm sure Dragona doesn't invade our country and annex our little boxes. Dr. Nom Nom. I have no idea how I got this far in the race. And some other nondescript cat. Kale. My name's Kale. Some people think I stand out for the rest of the crowd. And it's hard to keep up with all these candidates when they seem so familiar. The only candidate you know is me, Thunderpaw, the winner. And yet, not the winner of email, but I want that say my youthful energy and enthusiasm. We're leading a kitten revolution. You gotta be kidding me. So experienced, you don't even know how to tie your shoes correctly. I would like to interrupt here and point out that I also have no experience. I've never run for office before. There's time we're saying that, Don Noms. You'll be bringing a fresh perspective to the presidency. You're an outsider to the political process. Right. So, now, let's go to the first question of the night. The question for all candidates. It's an easy one. What is your biggest political inspiration? It's an excellent question, and I have a truly an appreciation for all questions, everyone. Another excellent question, which I wish to discuss, is... They went on for another 20 minutes. It was very debatey. I'm sorry, I don't know how to describe debates. The first segment was about foreign policy, and they talked about countries I never heard before. Then I'm trying to mess up his answer by purposely confusing finance and permanency. And the moderator corrected him and turned it into a better answer. In fact, that happened a lot. The moderator would comment on Dr. N. I was surprised. Aren't moderators supposed to be fair in the ballots? Today's moderator is totally favoring Dr. Nom Nom. It's not the first time that happened in election season either. The fancy furball debate, the moderator was really nice to the party favorite. Any questions about things, they were always nasty. As the test question, like name all the minutes in backward order. It's because the party favorite funds on the telep were the companies who drew their support from party tenders subject to government affection and heady ideas. The fancy furball says it's just a coincidence, but still. Just like the fancy furball favorite was more or less at least coasting through the debate. Scratchton, West Virginia, Nevada, and Carson City. That's all the capitals there are. Good job, DJ Middles, but you're supposed to answer in the form of the question. What? I named all 50 state capitals. Give me some credit. Now, question for Dr. Nom Noms. Do you like cheeseburgers and soda? Yes. A true American. Nothing Mr. Fitz about this cat. He's your average Tom. Next, I'll ask the cat on the end to perform some mathematical derivatives. Name's Kale. Yes, Dr. Nom Noms totally win this debate. We have to stop this minimum. We can't wait till the end of the hairball. He has to do it now. I'll use my body language and cough, hair, ball, cough, hair, ball. I think it's working. He's looking like I'm crazy. Actually, most of the area looking like I'm crazy. Oh dear. He's got the message there because he launched his attack. It's a loser, not even after he's a real doctor. He doesn't deserve any respect. He should be at the kids' tables with all the junior senators. Wait, isn't a junior senator? He's a nobody without experience. It's a classless moron. I have one thing to say, which will show you my personality. Ugh, not my hair. Thunderpaw is bald. No, don't look at me. I'm hideous. We're in an uproar after that. Generally, it was impossible. The team would cut into the commercial. If Thunderpaw loses more than his hair, and Lizzie reveals her secret crush. Ooh. That's the debate. If you just join us in this momentous occasion, the great and wonderful has Nom Noms exposed Thunderpaw as a fraud and a phony. Wrong. Doesn't matter that I lied about my toupee. I'm still a wonderful young cat. No, not an aging who has been trying to hide his own baldness. Are you unsure? Of course I am. Boo! Get out of here, you phony. We don't like lying candidates. Go home. Down Thunderpaw. Down with Thunderpaw. No one lied. I just need a different toupee. Listen to players and ran away from the debate. Good, now that we have the phony gone, let's continue the debate. Phew, now there's one less candidate on stage. The people won't remember me. Pot shale. Next question is for Frisky. Kale! It's Kale! No real surprise. came in dead last with 0.2 votes. He dropped out of the race and started a new career as a used car salesman. As for Dr. Nom, his popularity exploded. He won Meowma with 43% of the vote. Fizzy came in second with 23%. Oh, we might actually win. Can't believe the plan was to lose the race backfired. Yeah, talk about weird. I thought the hairball stuff was totally gross. Yeah, what was supposed to know the other cat was wearing a fur piece? It doesn't matter. The most important thing is that I'm the front runner. Frisky can still take this election for him. She came in Meowma first and second this time around. Frisky's too busy to find a first lady to pay attention to the race. And South Carolina is the states he pulls worst in. Yeah, this is rough. We need to figure out a way to ensure that you lose the next primary. I hate to say it, but I don't think we have a choice anymore. We need to create a career-ending scandal, like running a freight presidential campaign in order to sell books. Haha, nothing something really bad, like blocking the speaker of Meows on Litter, or stealing speeches from other people. Or we could call it Speechgate. Or if we do a Golden Gate Bridge, we could call it the Golden Gate Gate. I appreciate your effort, Lizzie, but we need something careful about us. With something that will destroy my political career, not something that will destroy my reputation forever. I don't crash the campaign by singing a lot of stupid campaigns. Got into a lot of presidential campaigns in the past, but it's I got it. What if people learned you had a secret wife? Yeah, secret wife. That'd be perfect. I know the right person for the job. I will be. What? Don't you think we make a cool couple when you and me side by side, sharing kisses, sharing secret kisses in between campaign speeches? So romantic. Wait, what am I saying? I don't think of Dr. Nom Noms in a romantic way. Do I? I haven't even thought of dating him since just now. Hold it. I can't have a secret wife. I don't even have a real wife. You're not married? A catch like you? Unbelievable. Yeah, unbelievable. It was unbelievable. Not that Dr. Nom Noms was single, but then my heart beat so quickly when I heard this information. I mean, he's my boss. I can't have a crush on my boss. Look, we're getting a little out of paw here. Why don't we end the conversation for now? We can all go home and think about it some more. Tomorrow, everybody bring a list of 5 political ending scandals. Agreed. I agree too. In the meantime, I'll come with a schedule for what we do in South Carolina after I get with all my new donations. We have new donations? Since Thunder Paul's out of the rest, all his donors got his money back. Someone wants to reinvest in our campaign. Not all that many people are donating because you're their new front runner. Oh, losing a political campaign should not be this hard. In any case, thank you all for your hard work. 2 hours to go through investor paperwork. And one night, Dr. Nom Noms received $4 million. I can't believe it. Maybe he did have a legitimate chance of winning the campaign. Once the paperwork does, I ordered light mail to be sent to the hotel room that Lizzie and I were sharing. I was ready to eat, jump into bed, and crash, but Lizzie had other ideas. Name. Do you mind if I ask you something personal? Of course. We're best friends. What's up? It's all about Dr. Nom Noms and his campaign. I feel really bad that we're trying to lose. I know what you mean. He's such a nice cat. It feels wrong to ruin his campaign, even though it's what he's paying us for. No, I meant something more than that. What do you mean? I think I have a crush on Dr. Nom Noms. What? I know it's wrong. A girl and a cat. There's no future relationship like that, but I can't help how I feel. He's really special, you know. One of a kind. I never met a guy who was so sweet and honest and sensitive. He meets thousands of people a week, and you got the sense that he totally honestly cares about every single one of them. All my life I've been waiting for a guy who honestly cares about me. You know about the whole thing with Johnny. I thought he cared, but I was wrong. You know what? It's totally crazy for him to be attracted to Dr. Nom Noms' personality. He's pretty supportive for heck. He might even be the perfect husband material. So you get it. There's just one problem. We're fighting over the same guy. We're fighting over the same guy. No, he's our boss. You can't start a relationship with a business partner without getting it all weird and awkward. Do you really think Dr. Nom Noms is capable of being weird and awkward? No. If there was an awkward situation, he'd be his usual nice self. But still, there's a reason people don't date their bosses. Besides, we're human and he's cat. Please, we could always get a crouch transformation. Oh, what? Cat for transformation. You know, getting turned to cat. That's how cats became super smart in the first place. Submission. I heard about things that back in the day when scientists was faced with human cat process accidentally the new race of super cats who could now think and act on a human level. Other first thing, whatever, I don't care. The scientists they made a mistake. No, they didn't care about anything the scientists did or said. Super cat genes spread like a wildfire through the world to a point where now the majority of cats can now talk and think and run for president, obviously. Okay, I've heard much of the super cat gene, but I haven't heard of the cat whatever thing before. The cat evolution, because cat brains and human brains are so similar now, you can do a human to cat transplants and reverse versa. Really, isn't that what's super dangerous? At first it was, but now they perform over 200 of them per year. So we could become cats, or Dr. Nom Noms could become a human? Yeah, gee, which one would be better? A human Dr. Nom Noms? But it could be pretty hot, but I always want to be able to see in the dark. I can't believe I had heard about transformation, but now it's amazing, like magic. Homage at the start of Legend has disappeared, well, all except once. He's still our boss, Lizzie. Plus he's under a lot of pressure now. Maybe we should after the election is over. Yeah, you're right. Still, wouldn't it be fun to be a feline? Everybody wants to be a cat. Picks a vice president, and Lizzie makes a really bad decision. Okay. About the cat formation. It came from Latin, meaning the cat transformation. It's kind of a lazy sounds and want to make themselves look fancy by not using Latin. And then politicans, believe it or not, after humans were banned from politics, lots of politicans turned themselves to cats so they could run for office again. Process they rendered themselves infertile since cats don't live as long as humans. They died out pretty quickly. Today this is a process safe for what has come from ex-presidents to turn themselves into humans so they can during a longer retirement. The problem is non-reversible. If I could turn into a cat, my human body would be destroyed in the process. Would I be willing to do that to never be human again? I wasn't sure, and thankfully I didn't have to make that decision. But still, think about animals gave me an idea. A brilliant idea. Nom, you look cheerful today. That is because I figured out a way to solve our problems. You thought of a scandal which ruined this campaign? Sort of. Our problem is that you're too nice, too likable. You stand out from the others due to your honesty and integrity. There's no way to ruin the campaign without ruining you in the process. So, how do we get around that? We add a new member to the campaign team. Somebody guaranteed to bring us failure. We should pick somebody really bad for vice president. I don't want to say, if I pick a really bad cat as a vice president, it will sink the campaign. People will refuse to vote for me for the fear of that cat become president. That's brilliant. You forget how to sink the campaign while keeping my reputation intact. I'm not finished. You're not. Oh, you have to cat in mind for that position. Okay. Who wants large slingshots? Not a cat. Human. I can't pick a human as my vice president. The law says no humans can run for office. But if it doesn't forget other animals. I was thinking you could pick bunnies. Bunnies, I think, they don't think and talk the way they, because they mostly just hop around and chew things. That's the idea. If you, as your VP, either that or you pick a rock or a chair or something like that. It'd be fun to pick a ball of yarn as a VP, but bunnies would be the best. At least I'm trying. It looks like I'm trying. Great, I'll get everything prepared. I'm holding a press conference outside the airport of South Carolina as soon as you land. Good. In the meantime, I'll go through my emails. I got a lot of fallout from that. Isn't it Lily's job to take care of those things? Yes, but she hasn't shown up yet. Really, where did she left her? Told you an hour before she did. I was thinking she was getting a really good start on work. I'll call her and figure out where she is. Will do. But first I need to get to the best store and buy some bunnies. How much money do you think? Who's this? Into the office. Fish and unusual fishes. That's why we get through a lot. I don't know how this guy got in. Meow. Hello. Hello there. Who are you? I'm mostly fine. My tail hurts more than expected. My vision is just a sudden. But overall, the surgery went well. Surgery? What are you talking about? Oh, please don't tell me she didn't. It's me, Lizzie. I got a transformation on. You did what? She did, Lizzie. You turned yourself into a cat. And be more like Dr. Nom Noms. That would have helped the campaign. What would it be like the cat help the campaign? Well, this because you have a huge crush on what? Not sure. It's a lot easier for the Dr. Nazi ship to sell. Now they're the same species. But that wasn't all I was thinking. When you did this morning, did you talk about anybody like your parents? Well, they have to know. It's my life, and I can do what I want to do. So you get to ruin your life without any thought of how to affect the people around you. How shellfish. It's a big deal. If I want to be a cat for a few weeks, so what? I can always go back to human if you don't like it. No, you can't. The process is irreversible. What? Can you read the paperwork they make you fill out ahead of time? No, it's like 5 pages and boring. So I'm mad at Lizzie right now. I can barely speak. Luckily, Dr. Nom Noms stepped in. Lizzie, I understand this big change you lack. I'll be here to support you. You will? Yes, and if you need adjusting to being a cat, I can help you. See, Name? That's what a goat's supposed to react to this good news. You are a cat. A cat. It's not completely turning your life around. It's just a big change. You'll get used to it. Want to hear me purr? No. Sure, why not? Purr, purr. That's not purring. All you're saying is saying the word purr. Do it like this. Let me try. I did it thanks to you, Dr. Nom Noms. You had so many to teach me about my new body. And you went to a Tom. It was disgusting. Lizzie, show some restraint. Sorry, I don't know how to control my new body yet. You're staying with me for the rest of the day. We're gonna go to the computer store. I thought you were going to the pet shop. I was now, but we'll have to buy a cat-sized computer for Lizzie here. Alright, I can't type on my old keyboard with these paws. Yeah, while we're doing there, we'll see. I don't know what she said. I was first a minute, but eventually I calmed down. I wanted her best for her. Even if she's cat. Play for Dr. Nom Noms' affections. Could this be a thing that tears our friendships apart? I'm not sure. Maybe I should take myself out of the running. Just let Lizzie date him. After all, she gave her entire life to be with him. She clearly likes him more than I do. If everything backfires badly. Oh my gosh. It should be done soon. Shh, it's starting. Fry cook. It's so off airport for the Animal World News. Noms have recently identified plans to give a speech about monumental importance. As you know, Dr. Noms was shot to the top of residential after the exit of the computer Thunderball. Dr. Noms not only leads the sharp claws in the polls, but it also favorably against the four balls. 23 points ahead of the FF frontrunner Fuzzy Tummy Rubs. His lead against by 40 points was unsurmountable. With such good ratings, it's only on of today. Unless we are mistaken, we're about to begin. Hello, everybody. Are you ready? Good. Introducing Dr. Nom Noms. Hello, welcome to you in South Carolina. After you watching I have come here not to campaign, but to tell you some important information. Our country was given cats the right to vote, much less become president. Yet cats are not the only ones who be oppressed. There are many other animals who never had the chance to run for office. That's why I'm going to be making history by the first time ever. A bunny rabbit as my vice president. Sounds so floopsy and lovely husband Bugs. Can they talk? No, but sometimes they make little grunting sounds when you feed them treats. Which one is Floopy and which one's Bugs? Floopsy is the female. Any other questions? No. I see. Your position of the level of federal government. On the recommendation, I have for carrots and write a bill banning the sales of bunny slippers. First thing I'll do is sign it to law if elected president. Volumes, I couldn't believe it. Pick a non-talking animals learning mate. It was great. Game was gonna crash it now. And we found in the campaign we can live an easy life. Through a huge celebration dinner then. It was me, Dr. Nom Noms, and Lizzie. Floopsy and Bugs were invited, but the restaurant didn't allow pets. Closer than ever, now that we're cats. I felt a twinge of jealousy, but it was for the best. She deserved to be happy with him. But me and knowing my two best friends weren't together. But yes, somewhere along the line, Dr. Nom Noms had become my best friend. Name? Name? What's wrong? Sorry to stop for the moment. It's just, two look so great together as a couple. Thanks. You told her we were a couple? No, she didn't say anything. I could just tell. Well, we're not an official one yet. We decided to go on a date and see where it goes. That's wonderful. I wish you both the best. Thank you. I hope it worked out too. I'm a little worried about how this will affect Lizzie though. Hitting a high-profile presidential candidate during a campaign is going to be attacked by a lot of reporters. Not for long though. The campaign has been tanked. This is over. I saw the early news program and they predicted that you'll lose. Huh, that's wonderful. Our job is finally at an end. Yet the last thing I saw, you're pulling a tenth of what you. Name, is something wrong? Uh oh, no. What is it? My phone is saying, oh my gosh. No, this is impossible. What is it? Turtle Noms is the second most trending topic on Twitter after It's Buddy Time. I think everybody is happy that you picked a rabbit as your partner. How is this possible? You said the news programs predicted I would lose. They did, but because people in media have different ideas what they want to see from the government. This cannot be happening. Let me see those results. No, how could you do this to me, Nam? You said they would ruin my campaign. Poll numbers like these, I'll probably be the first cat to see serve the maximum term length in 10 years. That is if they don't pass a law letting me serve longer. I'm sorry, I never expected this to happen. I'm sorry too, because I like you, Name. I hate to have to do this. Do what, Name? You're fired. There's no room for you on the Dr. Nom Noms campaign anymore. No, you can't do that. It's not her fault. I know, but ever since you joined this campaign, I only got more and more popular. If I wanted to lose, I have to get rid of you. I'm sorry, I truly am. I understand. You don't have a choice here, but there's one thing I don't understand. You make such a good president. Why are you trying to sink your campaign? I told you, I don't have a choice. You didn't tell me anything. All that you said is you have a personal secret, and you couldn't tell anyone. The truth is, I haven't been entirely honest with you. There's another reason I'll have to lose in the primary elections. Really? Why? Can't say it's private. I guess I've been sworn to secrecy. Now I really want to know. Yeah, me too. I'll tell you what, I'll tell you the truth if it doesn't matter. When we lose the election. Deal? Deal. I can't tell you your bigger secret to Name, since you won't be part of the campaign anymore. You're right. You're both right. Name deserves to know. Good. But I can't stand in front of you, Lizzie. This is top secret. Final go, but I'll be back soon. Kisses! Okay, what is it? What's the secret? Why are you trying to lose your campaign? I was ordered to lose this campaign. Who ordered you to lose? Socks, head of the Sharpclaw political party. Head of the political party ordered you to lose this election? What the heck? I was to a meeting with Socks. Top secret. Not even my campaign manager at the time. We landed in a smaller room. Socks didn't waste any time. That I could never become president. Why not? He didn't say. That's all. There was no chance at all. He would pick me to represent the Sharpclaws in the general election. He says he gets the weight to back that third up. Importantly, you can go against their wishes and pick someone else. So really, that's why I have to lose. Even if I win every single state by a huge majority, the party's going to pick somebody else. I don't believe it. Sharpclaws are engaged in backroom politics. I don't think so. That's right. They're trying to fix the election to make sure the particular candidate wins, which just make sure I lose. Socks doesn't care who wins as long as it's not me. He said he'd vote for a fancy furball over me. Do you know why he hates you so much? I have no idea. That's the first and only time I talked to him. So you know, that's why I have to lose this election. Wow, I can't believe it. Which when we make it to the national convention. Who could have believed it? Pippin didn't. He's such a nice guy. Sad for the fact he fired me, of course, but that's he'd do it. I was doing his campaign. He did give me a nice severance package. Like, you know, she tried to get and replaced under mysterious conscience. It didn't work because of that some stupid early day. It's covering every single angle of the huge letter from there. YouTube, Clydewood's Insiders. Even more so, decrying that the celebrity for bowing to political correctness. Be a jerk whenever you want. Whenever consequences, when I actually want to read them, everyone has a strong opinion about them. Fortunately, Ultimate was the hoax in order to advertise the three new scandals for Dr. Miles say he got 50 hours and had to be rescued by the fire chute, as well as been pressed by Maggie's enthusiasts, and he was caught wearing a wish for walkies. Come seeing you live, trying to coach the best places campaign like the anti-voting league in his own living room. And like the best way to play with the arm, reprogramming your GPS for fun and profit. It'll work. Can be stronger and stronger as more cats drop to the race. Frisking Lincoln William Pot. There's almost a Pride Island and decided just for the fun of it. This is alcohol. Look on the ground, all these needs wine bottles, hoping some so I could lap on the next slide. I got to drugs, just got so high, literally. I jumped on top of the cells and I couldn't get down. It's like, meowch, next slide. Give me pause. Got a fur cut, went to the catalog and saying meow culpa. Tried to do a dogma, but also afraid of dogma didn't go very well. I mean, that's normal cat. I should come present. Thank you very much. He should have dropped out long ago. Huh? Geez, that cat woke on the wrong side of the pillow this morning. It's always like that. Dr. Noms, Lizzie, what are you two doing? Hi, Nam. Saw you at the convention, so you decided to say hi. What brings you here? It's been a long and I don't know. I miss you two. You're my best friends, not the meetest. Cutest couple in politics. You didn't tell her? I thought you did. What is it? It's a breakup. We only went on the one date. Yeah, Dr. Noms great, but he's not the one for me. I just wish I knew that before turning myself into a cat. What was that? I love being a cat. Meow, love it. So no one else can hear. I cannot put up with any cats who do not take showers like normal people. Feel your pain, Lizzie. I really feel your pain. See again, Name. We have to take out the interrogation. It's over. Interrogation? To darkness room. Every cat was questioning the candidates. I only know I won't continue. I know I have a history of chasing females, both cat and human. But if I can control it, I swear, I only slipped up once or twice. I would say it's more than once and twice. I recommend you be neutered immediately. That sucks. The one who told you to come here? Yes. If I did it, I got into new one. Someone would test to make sure his test would make it. He seemed like a cat who would do that. Fortunately, Dr. Noms went up and it came to light that Socks was gunning for him. The political experience, no chance at winning the election. On its contrary, I won most of the states in the primaries. Not most, not all. Only 30% of Sharp Claws voted in the primaries, and you can't generate it through enough excitement to get that we will lose the general election. That's not exactly fair. Historically, the general election gets 4 times as many voters as the primaries do. Oh, I'm sorry, did I hurt your precious little feelings? You need to sit in the corner and mute for a bit. Because I'm not talking about history. I'm talking about you and your complete inability to win this election. We need an experienced politician who can work from the inside, not an idiot who rose to the top by throwing hairballs on top of other candidates. He looks like he's gonna lose. That's good, isn't it? He wants to lose. That's why you're not fighting against Socks, Chris. That's why I'm fair. They're not one of the primaries. He should make it to the general election. I don't give him what's fate to begin with. He's a great candidate who deserves to win. I agree. He's our best secure future. But how do we get him to pass this final hurdle? And talking to Socks directly. Can't do that. I'm afraid of being caught by security. Don't be a scaredy cat, Lizzie. I'm frightened. I am a cat. Well, then I'll go to talk to Socks. You distract the guards. I think I can do. And distract the guards. I was able to slip through the... I know I shouldn't do this. But yeah, I can't watch this. Lost the nomination. Stop. Stop the question. You have something important to say. Should it be the next one? Yes. I'll give it grace and learn about the truth behind Socks' angers. With open mouth again speak. Question is a fraud. The fair and gentle Nom Noms. Name, what are you doing? Notice it, right? Socks is being unfair to Dr. Nom Noms. That's because Socks has already chosen his candidates. He's just going through the motions at his point. Get out of here. Now. Stay. No, I will not allow you to take this election away from Dr. Nom Noms. He's the best candidate, and you know it. He's inspired so many people, touched so many lives, and he's also the most popular candidate of either party. You're going to reject his candidacy and replace him with Frisky, aren't you? No, this is your concern. This is my concern. I'm an American citizen. It's also a concern of all Americans that they get the best president possible. That means Dr. Nom Noms. Please, Socks, don't please anybody else. Dr. Nom Noms is a clear winner. Enough! This is unimportant faceless rich. You used to be Doctor's campaign manager. Here you are trying to save this campaign at the last second. Pathetic. His campaign man hasn't failed. You have failed. You have failed the entire country. I glared back and tried pulling him aside, but it didn't budge an inch. Very well. I hereby ending the question of the third candidate. Dr. Nom Noms. Will all candidates come forward? I'm so stoked to be here. I hope I win. If anything, he just looked at me, sadness in his eyes. I've questioned all the candidates and reviewed the election results. It's now my duty to discern it and decide which one becomes an official candidate. I would like to pick Frisky as the winner. I lost, dude. Not cool. Yes, I won. Wait until I tell my secret girlfriend. No, you can't pick Frisky. What are you thinking? Get out of here. There's things you don't understand. It's impossible for me to pick Dr. Nom Noms as a candidate. Why not? He deserves to win. This is not about fairness. Who deserves to win. It's about litigants. And it's illegal for me to choose him. It is, but why? So moving his tail rapidly back and forth. The rule says you can't choose somebody who is a member of an opposing political party or certainly eligible to be president. Neither of those rules apply to me. This is another rule. What is it? And the employees of the are eligible for nomination. The rule is designed to present carnality and nepotism, but doesn't work for you. He doesn't, but Dr. Nom Noms is my son. What? What? Spent the 4 years living in the alleyways. Mom tried to... What? And looked at my family if that was you? Yes, that was me. You ruined his life as a kid, now you're ruining his life as a cat. You were horrible, sons. I'm not proud of what I did. If people knew how to kill an alley cat, I would never listen to the position I had today. Hold today. The position where you sacrificed your son's life just to hold on to power. You are disgusting. No name. Don't say that. Socks might be awful, but he's still my father. But all my life I've dreamed of meeting my father. Hearing his story, getting to know him, learning why he left us. I went through this story 1,000 times. Some to be friends, other times to be enemies. Next time my father would prevent me becoming the president of the United States. Never socks. No dad. I was too afraid to do the right thing, so I forgive what you do. I finally learned my truth. I don't want to ever see you again. Not after this. I'm not finished. I liked to declare the Frisky as the winner, but he's not. That would be you, son. I abstain from this decision due to the personal interest. Let the second in command decide with the candidate. She's not related to any of the nominees. The second isn't here. She got stuck in traffic. Fine, whatever. Let Lincoln Paul be the arbiter then. I don't care. Austin, I totally agree. No, is way more qualified than I am. He should win. Hooray for Dr. Nom Noms. Yay! Don't believe it. We actually got the nomination. Dad, I don't understand. I was trying to lose because of him. Dr. Nom Noms, don't worry about it. Smile for the cameras now. They have been honored with the fancy football candidate. Fuzzy tum-tum rubs. And got pushed aside asking questions. I was the only person standing on the sidelines. Name. That's your name, right? Want to talk to you. What about? How you trying to ruin your son's life? Being ungrateful to the cat. You stepped aside, let you win the nomination. If it wasn't for me, Frisky would be the winner right now. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be in this situation in the first place. You're a bad cat. Somebody should spray you with a water bottle. In fact, I think it's a good thing that you abandoned Dr. Nom Noms and allowed him to grow up free from your influence. If he had been there, there's no way he'd grown to be the good cat he is now. Hey, you do well in the harsh world of politics, Name. You're a real firecracker. I can see why my son is dating you. He's not dating your son. He will be soon. I guarantee it. I don't need your permission. I don't care what you think. I don't need your permission. Whether I date him or not. It's none of your business. On the contrary, as a later shot, it is my business. Nothing bad to hazard or candidate. And wanton lovers. I'm sorry, you must have confused with Frisky. Because Dr. Nom Noms would never take a woman. He's decent. He's kind and undecent. You're passionate. A good mother to be to my grandkittens. Okay, seriously. I do not need you to pressure me into dating Dr. Nom Noms. In case I haven't noticed, I do not like you. Blah 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 blah. Whatever they say, everyone says they hate me. I'm used to it. What did he just do? Hey, what are you doing? Don't pull your phone when I'm talking to you. I was just checking the results of the poll I pulled up earlier. Hey, what are you doing? 5 million people agree that they like you best when you're not talking. Okay, I get the hint. I'll leave you alone. You should be grateful. I'm not feeling charged against you for disrupting these procedures today. That's very much against the rules. In case you're doing anything else to anger me. And more songs, but I don't respond well to threats or to jerks. We're about convention for a while. Lizzie called to me out of order. I don't want to talk to her. The only person I was talking to, Nom Nom. But he was around to reporters. I looked at her in my eyes when I interrupted the procedures. But what if he was mad at me what I did? Couldn't wait to find out. I had to know. Unfortunately, waiting was all I could do. Spin with Lizzie and all the failed candidates. Happens as soon as my moves. Every cat who was here sad and depressed. Only one cat was doing shot, always trying to eat the alcohol to the bottom of his glass. Unless failure. What's your problem? I should have won. I should have won the nomination. Oh yeah? I mean, I was on fire in the first race. I entered all my putters and screamed the loudest 4 times. Then I tried to say as much as I could. The person who talks was a bait after all. Now I remember you. The cat was kicked out of the monitor through the out-of-time pill at your forehead. Listen, I got more than 1% of my home state. I was hoping they picked me for the nomination today, but no luck. Why didn't you drop out of the race, though? They could still pick a candidate. It's not impossible. When they picked a candidate who isn't running for president war for never mind. There's first time for everything. Now be useful and give me some more booze. No, I think you have enough. You're probably right. She's getting drunk over me. Vice president. He's already nominated a rabbit for a VP. I lost to a rabbit? I'm so pathetic. How you think you have problems? Hey, I was given the nomination by Sox and he took it away. One second, I'm no longer declaring me for my failure because literally no one knows who I am. Wait, what are you one of the cats who ran for president? I thought you were a delivery boy or something. Yes, I am! Delivery boy, get us some pizza or soda or something. No, I mean I'm one of the presidential candidates who lost. You don't remember me from the debates? Are you the guy who dream rings I tried? Sorry about that, dude. I was so jazzed. When I saw my new poll numbers, I just flipped. You're the mannequin. Haha, you're the mannequin who shirts the couch and ruined the couches. I had to pay to get them all replaced. I'm sorry, I'll reimburse you. You better. The only thing that fell farther than my approval is my bank account. Practically booked. It even had sold it to pay to make my house payments. Heard about that. It's sold online for huge amounts of money. What a waste. What a failure. Now I'm laughing wherever I go. I swear I could go straight into that Dr. Nom Noms. My mom watched the debate and kept on asking why I wasn't there. Even she can't even tell me from the rest. I'm upset too. Mommy, help me. Don't hug me. I am not your mommy. Whoa, you guys are a little bit too depressed for me. I think I'll go somewhere else. Look for Dr. Nom Noms. It would be to instruct the reporters. Name, there you are. Oh hey. Have you been listening at all? I've been trying to talk to you. Sorry Lizzie, I've been lost in thought. I know, I'm shocked too. Dr. Nom got the nomination. Now we're gonna win the White House. Isn't that amazing? Yes, but you know, we're not supposed to win. We're supposed to lose. Who cares? Dr. Nom deserves to win. He's gonna be a great president. Oh, that's right, you don't know. Know what? The reason Dr. Nom Noms trying to been losing the campaign is because Sox threatened him. Really? Wait, Sox was threatening Dr. Nom Noms to, even though he's secretly Dr. Nom Noms' father? More like he's secretly Dr. Nom's father. Wow, this is way too complicated for me. But hey, everything is better now. What do you mean? Well, Sox was the reason Dr. Nom Noms wanted to drop out. Well, then it's resolved. There's no reason for him to quit. He's going to be inspired and move forward to the presidency. More important, he's going to be super grateful to you. Either that, he'd be super angry with me. I just ruined all his plans. Or I guess that's true. I ruined his life, not for the first time. It's almost like I hate him. No, it's like you love him. That's why you interrupted it, isn't it? You couldn't stand to see him fail. You knew it was wrong for him to lose. Yes, I knew it was wrong, but that doesn't mean I love him. I think it does. You came all the way to the National Convention just to be with him. Maybe you're right. Maybe I do have the feelings. But he's so wonderful and clearly cares about me, even after all of this time. I say you go for it. Tell him how you feel. The worst thing that can happen is if he doesn't feel the same way, you can go back to your own life. No biggie. It's not like you turn yourself into a cat for this guy or anything. I'm sorry. I must have so intense. I'm talking about how much I like him when he just rejected you. It's okay. It was 3 months ago. I got over it by now. I just miss being human. I said you'll find a nice cat to settle down with. Maybe I've been so... What? Would you just like a new assistant? Would you like the job? Dr. Nom Noms have already fired me. I'm sure he'll hire you back. What do you say? Sure, I guess I have nothing else to do with my life. Let's go celebrate! No, I'm not leaving here till I talk to Dr. Nom Noms. I don't care how long it takes. Sure won't be too much longer. You want me to wait with you? Yeah. Yes, I can use some moral support, and I'll be here for you. Just don't think I need you around when Dr. Nom Noms comes. There's something I have to do by myself. I understand. I'll leave you, but whatever, you better tell me what happened. Whatever. Cat chatted for a bit before she left. And I have lunch late. It was only 3 minutes before Dr. Nom Noms came. When I saw him long before he saw me, he looked, I guess you can say, determined. Determined! Determined! Surprised expressions across his face. He scurried over as quickly as he could. Name? Yes, it's me. I got something to say to you. Based on your responses to the game, you unlocked? Thank you, Name, for everything. You're not mad? Why would I be mad? Let's see, I went against your wishes and interfering with the campaign. I came all this way to see you, even though I was fired. I entered a national event and exposed your father as a cheat and liar. I think you have a good reason to be mad at me. Those reasons aren't bad things necessarily. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't learn who my father is. Stop that. Stop making it seem noble. The truth is your father is a horrible person who tried to force you into quitting the race. Yes, yes he is. Why do you keep the truth from me so long? And why? Just to further his political career? But you, on the other hand, you're different. You want to make sure I knew the truth as soon as possible. That's not true. I had no idea Socks was your father. You didn't, but why did you interrupt it at the proceedings? Well, I wanted to make sure you didn't lose unfairly. Like you said, you've inspired so many people and touched so many lives. It wouldn't be unfair for you to lose the nomination just because one cat didn't like you. I haven't touched that many lives. You have. You touched my life at least. Thanks to you, I'm a much better person than I was 6 months ago. I refuse to believe that. You've always been a good person, I can tell. So, you can't bear to see me lose even though you know I wanted to? Yes, I couldn't help myself. I couldn't see all your hard work go up in smoke. Most of the hard work was yours. I wouldn't have gone this far if it had been for you. When I first offered you a job, I thought you'd be a talentless hack, known to make everything crash and burn. But you're different. You believed in the future of this company, and you worked your hardest to make this world a better place. I respect that and find it inspiring. Really, because I was inspired by you when I saw the way you handled those orphan kids. That's when I knew you were a good cat. You deserved to be president. You might not want the job. You're the cat this country needs. Have you heard the phrase, the person who least wants a promotion is the one who most deserves to get one? He's the best person to run a job. The person not least to be corrupted by power. Is the person who doesn't want the power to be in the first place. You honestly believe me in that much? You think I'd be that good of a president? I only know you a short time, but I've grown to love you. That's why I want you to be president. So everyone can love you just as much as I do. And love to transform our country and make us a better nation than we've already been. You're not joking. I don't believe it. This is amazing. I'm sorry if I overwhelmed you or nothing. The truth is, I have a crush on you for a long time. Oh my gosh, yes. All the cats love me. Yes. You really? I really thought it was inappropriate to mention it since we're different species. Then Lizzie turned into this cat. I honestly tried to date her, but it didn't work. It's because she isn't you. That's part of the reason I fired you. I want to keep you away from me, to protect you from myself. Because I knew if I spent too much time with you, I'd confess my feelings and scare you away forever. I am not scared of you. I'm scared, but not of you. Scared of myself. I've never felt this way about anyone before. What about Bill? But I thought of the same, so should we? I think we should. Give him a big hug. He gave me a little kiss on the nose. I should warn you, I don't have as much time as he used to. Now that my sharp problem is going to get a lot more hectic. No, Dr. Nom, our life is going to get a much definite. Because I'm not letting you go through this alone. That's why I love you. We don't have a first date. Let's talk things slow. So we moved at his pace. I was honest with that, to be honest. No reason to rush true love, right? It can't continue after that. There was debates, and there was national tours and speeches, loads and loads of speeches. I was by Dr. Nom Nom's side the entire time. He would turn to me and say the exact same thing. Love you, name. Love you too, Dr. Nom Noms. Dr. Nom wasn't trying to lose the election anymore. As for me, I didn't care if he won or lost. As long as he was my boyfriend, I knew I was the real winner. So my love made him strong. I'm not saying I'm going to take credit for his victory, but his strength definitely shone through. People flocked to the polling booths in record numbers, and when all the votes were counted, Dr. Nom Noms was a clear winner. Ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, I stand before you. Become the next president of the United States. I thank each and every one of you to help me to get where I am today. And he started off as the least. But in particular, I thank one woman. The woman who's been my inspiration. The woman who's always convinced me to keep going. Whenever things were tough. She believed in me when no one else could, and she helped me believe in myself. I never thought I'd come to this, but I'm sorry, I can't do this. I swore on the oath. I can't swear on the oath as a president, not yet. What? There's something else I have to do first. Name, will you marry me? You're doing this now. I was gonna wait, but I can't wait. I want you to be my wife right now, so we can live in the White House together and shut up. Of course I'll marry you. I love you, Dr. Nom Noms. And I love you too. And a kiss on international television in front of the U.S. Capitol building. It was the most romantic moment of my entire life. And the best part of my life with Dr. Nom Noms is just beginning. Silly, but I can't wait for it to be over. That way we can undergo a cat formation vacation and become a human. That way we can... Okay. Being of this cat formation, you're probably wondering what happened to Lizzie. And you won't believe it, she actually managed to tame the wild cat Frisky. Once she started dating her, Frisky gave it chasing women forever. They moved to Oscapot and had 14 kids. Every now and then, Lizzie calls me. She always gushing about the cute things her kids have done recently. As for Socks, he resigned his position after heady criticism. Lizzie sent him a card every Father's Day, but Socks never responds. But maybe that's for the best. As for me and Dr. Nom Noms, because there's only one thing. We lived happily ever after. And that's all.
Hey.
Hope you enjoyed this, Dr. Nom Noms presidency. We got 2 of them down out of 6. It's wonderful. I'm glad you all came. And it turns out on both of them, we're really nice, and we seem to be doing the right things in order to get all of our candidates to win. So, and also marrying them in the end. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and that's all later. And also, I saw this last time, or not. Or not. Okay, so it didn't happen this time. But last time it showed it said, "Are you sure you want to redo your campaign?" And I'm like, "Okay, that's pretty cool." Apparently, it doesn't want to do that anymore. But that's cool. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Bye. And as always, stay determined.